All right, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Sister Denise, all right, good morning, Sister Denise. Let's go ahead and share. We'll get started in about 30 seconds. We need to double that count down there in the corner. Double that count, brothers and sisters. Let's get on, let's go. If we were talking about Valentine's, this place would be packed. Walaikum salam. If we were talking about politics, this place would be packed. If we were talking about the problems in the black community, this place would be packed. So, all right, so we need for you to share, brothers and sisters. We're talking about the most important thing here in America. The only thing they listen to here in America is money. Money talks and everything else walks, brothers and sisters. That is so true. If nowhere else, definitely here in America where we are, all right? So let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and let's turn this baby around. Oops, what did I do? All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning. For those of you who don't know me, welcome. My name is DarrellMuhammad, real estate investor, mentor, coach, entrepreneur, networker, network marketing. Used to be a former stockbroker. Just an entrepreneur, brothers and sisters, out here grinding like a lot of us, but grinding with a major purpose, grinding with the intent to help myself, my family, and our community. So if that's what you're about, brothers and sisters, you're at the right place at the right time. We're here every day, every Monday through Friday, God willing, at 11 a.m. So that's why we have those hashtags, so you'll know what we're about. So if you're about that, you're in the right place. If you're not about that, then we will block you. No questions asked, we will block you, brothers and sisters. This thing is as serious as the quest and drive for the presidency. Really more important. All right, so welcome to today's live stream. And every day we talk about the money game, brothers and sisters. What is it that we need to know about the money game in order to win? Not play by these rules by default. Not by these rules, but by what we think is going to work. Not play by these rules from your opinion and how you feel. And see, I got a nice little car. I got a nice little job. So I must know the rules. I must be playing the rules successfully. Yeah, you're playing the rules successfully to get what you have and to be where you are. But if you want to live the life that has been promised to us by God himself, then those are different rules. Those are totally different rules. And these are just some of what I learned over my 30 years on this journey, brothers and sisters. And this is what I've learned. Hey, Living Chic. And this is what I've learned from being a stockbroker, what was an eye-opening experience, and one that only 1% of the population ever experienced being a stockbroker. 1%. I should say 1% of what they quote-unquote call the minorities. When I became a stockbroker in 96, they said 1% of all stockbrokers were minorities. That include women, so black people, that's even less. It's probably half of that. All right. To you, brothers and sisters, let me just turn that on mute. That's what I want to bring to you by God's grace. Just a sense of awareness, a sense of just things that we need to know. We need to know as black people that those of us who do know, we're so caught up in the system, we're not going to share it freely. We're not going to share it with this bold intent like you're going to hear on this live stream. All right, that's why it's hashtag Black Dollars, hashtag Black Economy, hashtag Black Wealth. All right, very few times will they put black as an indicator, right? Because like I said, they're too entrenched in the system to come out and teach just this to black people. But somebody has to do it, and I'm just one of many. All right, just one of many. Go ahead and share it right now, brothers. So let's go ahead and share. Let's double our count, because we're talking about today your game plan. Your game plan. We call it the money game, right? Oh, let me tell you how you can reach me, all right? If you like this message, if you heard it before, and if you haven't by now, here's a couple of things I need for you to do for me. This is your price of admission. This is your price you paid for being here and me to deliver this content that took me 30 years to learn, and thousands of dollars to to learn. All right, going to seminars and buying books. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later. All right, but here's how you can reach me. DarrellMuhammad.net. All right, if you're serious about helping yourself, family, and our community, DarrellMuhammad.net is where you need to go. You need to hit one of the blog posts. The bottom is a button that calls subscribe, all right? And that's our private list. That's our private VIP list. Thank you for sharing, SNH Hill. And that's where we're going to have our private events, that we're going to have on a monthly basis, 2 to 3 private events just for our subscribers, okay? Just for our subscribers. We'll have another one in February. I think it's the 28th, the last Saturday of February. We're going to have another meet and greet, all right? Because we have to learn the skill set of connecting. Why all black wealth and all economy? Because that's what's needed the most, sir. That's what needed the most. If you're familiar with our community and what we need most, we suffer from a lot of things, but the root of it is economics, right? The root of it is economics. That's why. Help goes where it's needed the most. All right? So that's why. Yeah, you can watch if you're white. If you don't ask those kind of questions and just watch. We'll never know you're white unless you let us know, and we're not prejudiced. See, that says something I saw on Facebook the other day. Just because you pro-black don't mean you're anti-white. See, that says more about you and your mindset than it does about me. But let's continue in the program. So if that's what you're about, go to DarrellMuhammad.net and subscribe, okay? DarrellMuhammad.net and subscribe. All right, and you can reach me on all the social medias. Darrell Muhammad, Periscope, Twitter, and Snapchat, okay? And Snapchat. That's where you can reach me. And if you want me to speak to any of your groups that you're affiliated with, I'm here to serve, brothers and sisters, because I know that what God has blessed me with, it's unique and unusual in our community. It is not for me to hoard and keep to myself selfishly, right? There's enough of us that do that and not enough of us who don't, right? Not enough of us who don't do it selfishly and do it with the spirit of service. Do it with the spirits of service so they can be the target for the ridicule, like what happens on these live streams that I think that I'm ready for. I believe that I'm ready for, and we'll find out when they come. All right? It's just interesting to the person that said, why black economy, and I'll watch if I'm white. Why would you get on the stream that's hashtag black economy, black wealth, black dollars? Why would you even get on that? If there was a hashtag that said white economy, white wealth, and white dollars, I wouldn't even get on. If I would, I'd get on and be quiet, because, why do you have continued to be decided? Okay, this is how we do it. All right, you go. I don't want to delete that person. Okay, so this is not brothers and sisters. This is not talking head live stream. This is not a live stream where we just go back and forth with rhetoric. We will block you, and you won't be coming back. So you're playing your game plan, brothers and sisters. Your game plan. If we say money game, it's a money game. Then obviously we're talking about a game, right? And all players of games who play at a very high level in all sports, in anything of game, chess, there's a game plan. There's a game plan, brothers and sisters. You have to have a game plan. What is your game plan? Do you have it written down? It's not in your head. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, it's not in your. It starts here. It doesn't finish here. It starts here, but it ends up on a piece of paper, right? Because what writing does, writing is a science. Writing, you crystallize, right? You crystallize your thoughts as you write it down. That's why many of us, when we got in trouble, the teacher told us to go to the board and write. I will not talk in class. I will not talk in class. I will not talk in class, right? So it's through writing. Writing is a science. Writing helps ingrains things in your brain. One of my marketing mentors says, writing, your hand is the digital recorder for your mind. Your hand is the digital recorder for your mind, right? So what's your game plan? My game plan is what I'm doing right now. What's your game plan? Is it what you doing right now? They're gonna block this person. Okay, so so what is your game plan? What are you doing? Do you have it written down, brothers and sisters? Do you have your game plan written down? You have to write it down. You have to write it down often, and you have to review it. You have to review it. So every sports team has, hey Turkey, every sports team has, the coach has a game plan. The game plan is based on the opponent, and the game plan is based on, thank you, that's good, every morning, so do I. Wa alaikum salam, sir. And the game plan is based on the talent and skills of your team, hint, 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 of your team and your resources. Right? So first of all, you have to make an assessment of your team, of your resources, of your opponent. So that's number one you need to do. Write this down. That's number one. All right? You need to make an assessment of your opponent, right? And your opponent is your in the money game is your I think education is important, sir, not so much school. Once you learn how to read, write, and arithmetic, if you master those skills, that's all you need to win at the money game. You need a college degree to get a job, but you don't need a college degree to win at the money game. And it's been proven time and time again. You had what's his name? Microsoft. Who owns Microsoft? He dropped out of Harvard. Now you and I won't drop out of community school. He dropped out of Harvard to build Microsoft. Okay, Bill Gates. Thank you. You're right. Michael Dell here in Texas dropped out of college. Right. I don't even know if Mark Zuckerberg ever finished college. Right. Okay. So here's what you do. Right. You have to make an assessment. You have to make an assessment, brothers and sisters, of your opponent. That's why the money game is so very, very important. Understand the money game. That's why I do these live streams, so you can understand. So we can understand, right? Collectively, we can understand the environment that we're living in, right? You all have to learn why the gas price is going down, the barrel of oil going down. We have to understand we have to understand that it's a pro and con to it. Yes, it lowers your gases, but what does it do if it continues to stay low as far as the economy? See, this is why this stream is just to get you started, just to prick your conscience, so you can say, wow, I never thought about that. Wow, I didn't look at it that way. Wow, this is very interesting. Let me go do my research. See, that's the kind of mindset you have to have, brothers and sisters, if you're going to win at the money game. Hashtag black dollars, hashtag black economy, hashtag black wealth. That's what we're talking about here. That's what we're about. Just like I was watching the debates this week, in the Republican debates, and Donald Trump said something. Donald Trump said there's a Chinese group, a Chinese investment group that just bought or planning to buy the Chicago Stock Exchange. I said, wow, that's interesting. So I started doing my research, right? All right, I started doing my research. And every leading financial newspaper made that reported that. The reason why you and I don't know it, the reason why you and I don't know these things, why? Is because we don't read those kind of newspapers, right? That's why you have to tap into sources who do, so you can get it. All right, for 30 years, sir. All right, 30 years I've been working on this journey. This journey is a life. The game, the game to win at the money game is not just a season. It's a lifetime, right? It's a lifetime. You have old men on Wall Street that's on Wall Street, been trading on Wall Street, and they're in their 70s and 80s. Long as you're gonna need money, brothers and sisters, you're gonna participate either willingly or unwillingly in the money game, right? So it's how many more years ahead of me do I have to play? Because what's behind us is behind us, right? So, assessment. You have to assess. You have to look at it. So, Donald Trump, all right? Save your questions for the end, please, sir. Save your questions for the end, okay? All right? And I'll be more than happy to answer all your questions. All right? So, I listened to Donald Trump said, and I checked all the leading newspapers, and sure enough, They're buying the Chicago Stock Exchange. So my point here, and I'll go into that maybe another time, but the point here is you get something that makes you say, wow, I never thought about it like that. Wow, is that true? Now, I didn't hear that from Donald Trump and was a cynic about it. Oh, that's Donald Trump. I'm not a Republican. He lying. I don't like him. Looking at his hair. See, that's what the 85% of the people say, the blind, deaf, and dumb, right, of society say. Okay, of all colors. That's what they say. They get caught up in the visual presentation, right? I said, wow. Why would a Chinese firm want to buy the Chicago Stock Exchange? So I'm saying that to say you take this information, it makes you say, wow, that's interesting. Wow, I wonder why. And then you go to that. So you go do your research. You go and do your research. Okay? So what is your game plan? And this is how you do it, brothers and sisters. If you ever watch football, for those of us who watch football, you see the coach you see coaches with the clipboard, right? You see coaches with the clipboard and with their plays on it, right? Or they're laminated with plays they've already put together, right? They've already put together. And this is what we need to understand. We need to have plays. What is your game plan? We need to have plans. And it should be based on scenarios. What if scenarios? All right, here's my game plan. This is how I'm going to get to the next level. Here's how I'm going to win the game. Now here's how I'm going to win it quarter by quarter. Here's how I'm going to win it month by month. This is the things I'm going to do. The actions I'm going to take to win each part of the game. I'm going to win on each part of playing field, so to speak, right? Right? So that's what we have to understand. That's what we have to put together, and that's what we have to do. And you do it based on scenarios. What if? What if? Not really what if, but when something goes wrong, what is my game plan? How am I going to shift? What am I going to do? What if I lose my job? What if I can't work for 2-3 months? What if I get a cut in pay? What if insurance goes up on my car? What if something major happens to my automobile or my home? What if one of the children gets sick? Based on my insurance plan, it only covers a certain amount. What if? And your plan, your game plan has plays, and your plan is based on when something goes wrong. Because it's not if something goes wrong, brothers and sisters. It's when something goes wrong. Right? And we're not planning with if something goes wrong, then we're living in a vacuum. We're living with rose-colored glasses on. We're looking with rose-colored glasses on, and we're practicing what they call self-delusion. Right? You're fooling yourself, as the old folks say. No one's fooling you. You are fooling yourself. Brothers and sisters, you can reach me at DarrellMuhammad.net. Sister Candace, Sister Neonby, please put that in so they can spell my name right. DarrellMuhammad.net. We're going to connect. We're going to do something together. All right? So we're going to do some things together. Absolutely the blood of Jesus. That's where it starts. All right? So here's the thing. Meet me there. If you have a group or someone that I can talk to, we'll work it out. All right? I can come to your city. I'll speak to them for free. I'll speak to them for free because we have to learn about this money game and learn the rules to win and stop playing by the rules that automatically we lose. Right? You can't win if you lose more than you win. But I'm winning. But we're losing more than we're winning. Right? And you know, if you watch sports, if you're familiar with sports, there's always a time frame involved. So you can lose time. You can lose opportunity, right? You can lose players on your team, right? And now you don't have a key player in your team, and that's costing you something, right? So there's many ways to lose in the money game. So many times we lose by default because we don't understand these dynamics, right? We don't prepare for these dynamics. We don't have game plans and plays in position, in preparation, right? All right, in preparation for when, not what if. When something goes wrong. Now here's the flip side of it too, brothers and sisters. You have to have a game plan, right? When something goes right. Right? Not if it goes right, but when it goes right. You and I have to have a game plan so we won't be like, oh man, I'm going to buy those shoes now that I've been wanting. Right? So by having a plan, it allows us to stick to our discipline. Right? It forces us to stick to our discipline. Right? It's all about discipline. It's all about discipline, brothers and sisters. See, we have to be self-disciplined. The best, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, the best form of discipline is self-discipline. All right? Self-discipline. That's the greatest form of discipline. Where you can get up on your own, when you can get up and do things because you're self-motivated. We call it self-actualization, right? That's what time it is, brothers and sisters. That's what we have to do. Things are going to get so, in my prediction, and I'm not a person that, relish in bad news. You got some people, you can tell they so excited about bad news. They exert more excitement, more energy. They beam up when they talk about bad news, but they don't beam up when it's good news to be talked about, right? Those people you want to have limited access to, right? And you don't want to have any access to them unless you have to. We're talking about today the money game and your game plan. Your game plan, brothers and sisters. So here's what you need to do. You have to increase your level of competence. You have to know the game that you're playing, the money game, and how to play it to win. And that's what these streams are just here to help you do, to point you in the right direction. See, those who win the money game, they don't expect somebody to hold their hand. They don't try to do it all themselves, but they don't expect somebody to hold their hand. They just want somebody to show them the way. Point me in the right direction. Show me some examples that I can follow. Show me some examples that I can mimic. Show me some examples that I can follow. I can replicate. I can duplicate. Right? So step number one is this, brothers and sisters. Step number one is this. You have to learn the money game and how to play it. You have to increase your level of competence. You have to know what kind of players you need, what kind of information you need. You need mindset, skill set. Those are the two categories. You need to be buying books on a weekly basis, right? If you don't have at least 100 books, then you need to buy a book a week. A book a week, right? You need to buy a book a week. Go to DarrellMuhammad.net, hit more in book list, and get some of those books right there. You need to spend more money in yourself than on yourself. You need to spend more money in yourself than on yourself. All right? That's what you do. You gotta have so many books laying around. Just, the rappers say racks on racks on racks. You need to have books on books on books on books. Of the right kind of book, not Zane or whatever her name is, not Toni Morrison. Oh no, Toni Morrison is good. Whichever the other one name, you know who I'm talking about. Those novels. I don't think I even own a novel, right? All my books are self-help books. All right. So step number 2, you have to put your plans together, not your what-if plans, your when plans. When things get tough, what am I gonna do? And we'll cover that more on the private webcasts and private conference calls we'll have. I'll show you a 10-step plan, all right, and how to put together an emergency cash flow plan. An emergency cash flow plan. That's not an emergency savings plan, an emergency cash flow plan, right? So you have to put together plans based on when something goes wrong and when something goes right. Right? Then you have to execute those plans. Now, step number 3, execute. Step number 3, you have to execute the plan. Step number 4, you have to adjust. You have to make what they call course corrections. Now, brothers and sisters, at DarrellMuhammad.net, for all those who you're going to subscribe, we're going to put together All right, we're going to put together some programs so we can actually do these things. We can support each other. We can be each other's accountability partner, because this is not about just, oh, that sounds good, and then you run off and do it on your own. All right, that's not going to help. That's not going to get us. No matter what you think, brothers and sisters, we are so far behind as a people economically and individually, because the individuals make up the collective, that you cannot, that's what I'm saying, selfish don't pays, because we are so far behind, right? As smart as you are, as smart as I am, I'm smart enough to know that I cannot make up for all the lost time that we have to make up by myself. It's just not mathematically possible. It's just not mathematically possible, right? It's not mathematically possible. So I'm willing to go through the pain to work with you, right? Because I understand it just takes a few, right? Not the many. It just takes a few, not the many. All right? Just takes a few, not the many. All right? It just takes a few, not the many. All right? So, brothers and sisters, that's the message for the day. Your game plan. What is your game plan? Do you have it written down? How often do you write it? How often do you review it? It should be a living, breathing document along with yourself. A living, breathing document along with yourself. All right? Step number one, you have to assess, like a football coach, like a sports coach, you have to assess, right, the competition, your environment. You have to assess your talents, your resources, your resources, which you have access to. Right? Then number two, you have to put together game plans based on not what ifs, based on when something goes wrong. And you can just make up what the win is, right? You're not going to know exactly what the win is ahead of time, but you know, if I stay in this game long enough, it's going to happen. If I drive a car long enough, I'm going to hit somebody. It's not if, it's when. And when something goes right, how am I going to celebrate? I don't believe in not celebrating, right? You always want to celebrate your victories. You want to celebrate. I'm at Panera Breads, right? Right? I want to celebrate. That's how you reward yourself psychologically. All right? You reward yourself psychologically. All right? That's what we want to do. So the next step is what? Put together a plan. Next step is execute your plan. The next step is adjust your plan. Adjust your plan. That's what the next step is. Those steps, follow those steps, brothers and sisters. Go to DarrellMuhammad.net and follow me. And we'll put together a team and we'll deal with these trolls. So they'll be afraid to get on here. Okay, let's open up for questions. I got about two minutes for questions, brothers and sisters. Now it's time to ask your questions. What question do you have? What questions do you have? All right, Black Lives Matter. All right, let's do it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Black Lives Matter. They're not playing. They snatch mics from folks, right? And that's what time it is. See, these youngsters not playing. I'm with the young people. I'm not with my age and older. I'm with the young people. Know anything about horses? Nope. I don't know anything about horses. What are you trying to do with a horse? Buy a horse? Okay. I don't know anything about horses. Sorry. Anything about the money game? Organic traffic or paid traffic? Both. When you have two good ideas, it's not either or, it's and both. Two good ideas is not either or, and both. See, you just got to understand the difference. Paid traffic, anything you pay for, you get right away. Anything you're trying to get free takes time. Takes time, all right? Any pro-black association? Just see if there's a black chamber of commerce in your area. All right? Should I stay at a part-time guaranteed job or work at a temporary making more money? Well, it depends on your total game plan. I don't know what your total game plan is, but whatever works for you right now to help you get to the next level. You look like The Rock. Okay, thanks. All right, how to save making 60 months. Well, you got to first make $1,600 a month to save it, all right? So if you're not making that much, you have to increase your income so you have more to save. Should one be involved with a startup? It depends. It depends. All right, that's pretty open-ended question. Any tips on building organic traffic? Yeah, keyword research. Keyword research. Keyword research. It's software that you can pay and buy, and you can get that. All right. I'm gonna block those irrelevant comments. All right. All right. Anything else? Yeah, use Periscope, but see, you have to have somewhere to send the people. Let me tell you about social media marketing. All right, the biggest mistake I see that people make on social media, and when they're marketing on social media, they don't drive them to a traffic. They don't drive them to an independent site. They don't drive them to their site. They do everything on. I'll make sure I block the right person. They do everything on that platform, on Google, on Facebook, on Twitter. If you look at the major corporations, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and those folks, right? Especially newspaper companies, right? News companies, right? Yeah, you gotta drive them to your site. Exactly. What they do, if you click on any one of their stuff, they'll catch you with a headline, catch you with a picture, right? You click on it and it takes you to their site. So the biggest mistake I see that marketers, people in business do, is they allow the people to stay on their site. All right. Okay. So a question. Thank you. So build a device. Thanks. So build my site and drive. Yeah, definitely. No matter if you're network marketing, that's one of the biggest mistakes I see with network marketing. They drive them to the replicated site of their company, and see, when you do that, those names, you do not own those names. You do not own those leads, right? You do not own those leads. Those leads are owned by your company, right? It's owned by your company. But you have to. But if you drive them to your website, if you drive them to your captured page, then you own those names, right? You own those names. Then you send them to your opportunity. So you'll own those names for life. So as different opportunities come along, you can share with them different opportunities, and you're not stealing your company. So we should purchase and do a landing page to acquire leads. Yeah, go to my website, DarrellMuhammad.net, click on more and click on resources, and you'll see the landing page that you can buy and purchase turnkey. Is accounting a good field of work? And it depends. If you're going to get an accounting job, you're going to be an entrepreneur, no. But you're going to get an accounting job, of course. You need to get it. You need to take accounting. All right. Any other questions, brothers and sisters? Hashtag Black Dollars. Hashtag Black Wealth. Hashtag Black Economy. Unapologetically. Right. I'm with the young people. We smashing folks. We smashing people. You come with foolishness, we're gonna hit you out the park. Like hashtag Black businesses. Yeah, a whole lot of hashtags. Hashtag Black Dollars Matter. WordPress. Is there a better option? Well, that's the best. I don't know. That's the most popular one. The better one is the one that works best for you. All right, the one that's easiest for you. But that's the one that most people use. All right, most people use, and that seems to be the simplest from my experience. Okay, the money game. Your game plan. All right, like Obama, you're about to get blocked. All right, game plan. What is your game plan, brothers and sisters? See, this thing is purposeful. Another reason why most black people lose at the money game, because it's very purposeful. The money is out there. We just have to go get it. Absolutely. There hasn't been a decrease in the circulation of money. There's been an infusion of dollars in the marketplace. So there's more dollars circulating in the economy than it has been in a very, very long time. So if you and I are not getting it, it's no one's fault but our own. No, hey, France, it's no one's fault but our own. And I'm never, ever, when you hear me talk, I'm not ever talking about trading time for money. I'm talking about using technology and intelligence to generate more cash. Technology and intelligence. What I think about the KKK, let me show you what I think about it. All right? So, that's what you use, technology and intelligence, brothers and sisters. Technology and intelligence, all right? All right, thoughts about using Snapchat. I'm on it every day. Well, yeah, I guess I am on it every day. Use it, but you need to know how to use it. Every platform is unique and different, all right? Why do people treat blacks like they're uneducated? I don't know. You need to ask people who treat black folks like that, okay? I don't know what that is. All right, so any other questions, brothers and sisters? Any other questions? You have good questions, like my boy Gary Van Der Chuck, right? You keep asking questions. and I'll keep answering them, right? So any other questions? Look, it was raining here, mist in here, now the sun comes out. All right, any other questions, brother? Come on now, let's talk about some money, man. I just want to get around for, I just want to have just a community of folks I can just call on the phone like you. I watch him every day. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Now here's the thing we have to understand, brother and sister. You know, you have to stay open, right? You have to constantly learn, right? And you go where the knowledge is. Do you know that black folks have an even number for the fifth number on there? Oh, no, I don't know. But what that got to do with anything? What that got to do with it? Oops, I didn't mean to block him. Anyway, what's that got to do with anything, brother? Sorry about that. All right, call me if you're in New York, professional photographer. Well, reach out to me, brother, on my website, DarrellMuhammad.net. You know, with technology, we don't have to be in the same city. We can connect, and if nothing else, network. If nothing else, network, right? Right? Super Bowl's coming here in 2016, right? Everybody that wants to make some money should come to Houston for Super Bowl 26. Find a way, figure out a way how they can tap into the money that's coming here in 2016 for the Super Bowl. All right? Okay? Any other questions, brothers and sisters? Any other questions? Any other questions? See, when it comes to the money game, you have to have laser focus. When it comes to the money game, right? You take swift actions and you no sir, no answer on building a daycare business. No, just make sure they got children in the area. All right? Let me ask you something, H.O. You ask all these questions. Ask questions that are relevant to what you're trying to do. All right? Because we're not giving out prizes for whoever asks the most questions. I've been thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? In all due respect, brother, ask questions that can help you out. Right? And there's other people that probably have that same question that can help them out. Right? So ask me questions that's relevant to you. All right? So just do that for me, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. I'm not a genius, so you just can't shoot me any questions. Ask me questions as it pertains to something that can help you out. I run a daycare business and network marketing. Okay, well, that's good. All right. I just know you asked so many broad questions. Well, brother, let me just tell you this. The key to all business is sales and marketing. The key to all business is sales and marketing. The key in all business is sales and marketing. That's the key to all business, and most people don't do that. How many daycares, right, of your size, brother, right? I'm visiting Houston from Atlanta, Worcester, Catalyst community. So you have to. How many of them advertise? How many have advertised? And how many actually have performed sales operation? Thank you so very much. All right, I'm glad you liked the live stream. All right, so that's the question. Not too many of them. They just set up shops and maybe, get their things set up to receive whatever that, government program is that pays for daycare. But marketing, how many of them aggressively push themselves, push their products, push their services on the marketplace? McDonald's just don't get a good location and sit around and hope people come see them. They push. They push on the people. So HOALLC, sales and marketing. Sales and marketing. Black folks don't do sales and marketing because we don't never have enough money. Right? You can't constantly use money as an excuse. Right? The government just relaxed some laws last April, right, that allows you to raise money from everybody and not just accredited investors. See, so they're eliminating the excuses for everybody that you don't have any money. No, you don't know about crowdfunding. No, you don't know how to sell and present. No, you don't know how to close a deal. No, you don't know how to present. By parking a sales truck doing it. Oh, I don't know, brother. I'm sure there is. You probably got to get some permits and things of that nature. So you have to do your research. All right? So put it in, Google it. Vending at the Super Bowl in Houston. All right? All right? So what's more specific questions that I can answer you from a hashtag Black Economics, hashtag Black Dollars, hashtag Black Economy perspective? Thanks for inspiring. Okay, lack of intelligence in market has made a big... Yeah, right, exactly. So we got to go get it. How did you build a team? You build a team by networking. You build a team by relationships. You build a team by leaving a good impression with people, by being memorable, right? If you blasé, people not going to remember you. I was out doing some work last night. Should you be yourself in the workplace? Yeah, you should always be yourself. Who are you going to be if you don't be yourself? We're more like-minded people. You don't have to have more like-minded people, brother. You just need to, or sister, you just need to find the ones that are like-minded like you and go make things happen. A part of the money game and understand the rules to win at the money game is to understand it doesn't take masses of people. It just takes the right few people. What's up with selling MCA road service? Do you know about it? Yeah, I know about it. All right. Network marketing, I love it. You should do it, but you need to learn how to do it. Are there any network conventions in population? I don't know. I missed that question. That was real quick. I'm not sure. Okay. All right. How do you put traffic on your? You got to drive traffic to your website, either by paid advertisement or getting on the social media and pounding it to death. Right? Yeah, pretty good weather. You see, when you do the organic piece, you got to pound it. It's a whole lot more work than paid. Right? It's a whole lot more work than paid. You should only do organic if you can't do something else. So it's legit, me and the MC. I can't tell you if it's legit or not. That's something that you have to look at yourself. You have to know what legit in network marketing is. Are there any network conventions? I'm not sure. I'm sure there are. Can you do it for free without paying? Yeah, do what for free without paying? Talk about your business. No, go to DarrellMuhammad.net. That's how you find out what I'm doing. I'm here to give. I'm here to serve. I'm here to share with you. If you want to know more about what I do, go to DarrellMuhammad.net. All right? Google has free AdWords coupon all over the place. There you go. But see, the thing with AdWords, you got to know how to write ads, right? You have keywords. You have trigger words. You have certain things. Remember, you have to learn. You have to learn the game and learn how to play the game. Then you invest your money. Once again, we know, okay, I need to advertise. And we waste our money because we don't know how to write copy. Being on the hunt is a full-time job. How do you keep yourself from getting exhausted? Take breaks. You got to take breaks. You got to learn yourself, learn your body. Take breaks. Eat right. Exercise. Can you talk a little bit about venture capital aimed at black entrepreneur? Venture capitalists, I'm not that detailed in understanding venture capitalists. Right? But once again, with crowdfunding, you don't have to go to a venture capitalist. I know venture capitalists and angel investors are real big, and they take a large percentage of your money, which is not bad. You just need to understand that. Can you invest money without losing it? No. Can't do that. No such thing as investing money without losing it. No. Well, insurance, yeah, there's clauses in the insurance policy for the insurance company. The insurance company not going to lose and you win. Believe that. No one does that. No one's dumb enough to even do that, because they're in business to make money, not lose if they lose. If they lose, you lose, everybody lose, because that's a team sport. See, the money game is a team sport. If you expect to win while your team member lose, then that's not what it's about. Best way to buy a new vehicle. Go do your research. My financial experience and knowledge says don't buy a new car. If you're talking about a brand new car, you buy a used car. 2 years old. All right? 2 years old. Right? Don't buy a new car. You buy a new car when it doesn't matter. When you have so much matter to where it doesn't make sense anymore. Is the film industry flourishing for our people out there? I don't know if it is or isn't. I'm sure it's flourished. Oh, damn, Niambi, I blocked you. I'm sorry about that. I had to bring you back later, sister. Oh, man. Let me see if I can unblock it. Ooh. Oh, can't unblock it. Cars lose that. Yeah. What was it? I'm too quick on the gun. See, I'm trying to get these strolls off here real quick and block my sister Niambi. Sorry, sister. I'm going to have to unblock you later on after we finish the stream, okay? Please accept my apology. But I did get the troll. So we got him. So venture capitalists, you're blocking people. Not nice. I'm going to block you. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to block you. Oh, it's not about nice. See, that's another thing about the money game. If you're going to be nice, then the money game, you might not want to play it, because at some point in time, it's going to get dirty. At some point in time, it's going to get nasty. And then you're going to lose out because you try to be nice. Film is a great investment. Yeah, back to the film. It depends, brother. You know, there's a few that's making it. What is this? All right. It's a few that's making it. They always pick a few to make some money in the film industry. All right. But the truth of the matter is, it's time for black folks to go independent. See, it's time. We gotta stop crying this old '60s cry. With internet and Vimeo and all these other platforms where you can stream your own movies and market your own movies and make your own movies. All right? Then what's the point? Why we keep on going down the same road that blocks us, that causes us to be treated unfairly, but we keep on going down the same road? Who's at fault? They're not at fault. They just doing what they do. If you don't like what they're doing, then go do something else. There's many platforms that we can put our movies on and create our own industry. See, what happens is many of us are not old enough, and we don't do the research to realize that we used to have something called the Chitlin circuit, where black entertainers couldn't perform to the marketplace, right? To the marketplace. To the major marketplace, right? We can only perform with black people. So we'll get on the bus and travel from black neighborhood to black neighborhoods throughout the country, right? And that's how James Brown and all them got started. Now we forgot all about that. See, we're all victims of integration. Now we all forgot about the thing that really gave us our power, gave us our strength, but most importantly, gave us our independence. That's still available today. That is still available today, brothers, in film. So that's what you should do, right? And I got filming on my bucket list. There's some things I'm going to do. Can you say toy fast, repeat? No, but I can block you real quick. All right. So, all right, invest your own money from his plays. Okay. So, so that's what you have to do, brother. If you're thinking anything other than independent, doing the right thing could mean you have to lose good people because of time. How do you handle that? Well, people are going to come and go, brothers, whoever that is. People are going to come and go. They may come and go from things that you're responsible for. They come and go for things that you're not responsible for. The old folks say you can't cry over spilt milk. You have to move on, and you have to move on, and you have to understand this. This is what I've learned from one of my network marketing mentors. The people that get you where you are may not be ordained to get you where you need to be. Let me say that again. The people that get you to your next level may not be ordained to be the same people to get you to the level after that. See, if you understand those dynamics, you don't get heartbroken when that happens, right? You don't get heartbroken when that happens. You know what you do? You wish them well. You know what you do? You leave the door open for them if they're worthy of the door being open for them. And you wish them the best, and you hope to see them down the line. And you hope that what they learn from you can help them, reach the goals that they're trying to reach for them leaving your company or whatever the case may be. How do you handle the sorrow? Some are good people. I just told you how to handle it. You keep moving. You keep pushing. What kind of film do you like? All right? All right, so yeah, you just got to keep moving, brother. You just, sister, whoever it is, okay, they're gone. The depth of your sorrow is only attached to the depth of your emotional attachment to that person, right? If not, then you really have to do an introspection of yourself and say, wow, I'm not even really that connected to that person. Why do I feel this way? We never went to the movies. We never hung out, blah, 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 blah. What is that? Westheimer? Yes. We make shots, documentary commercials for all juniors. Yeah, just market it yourself, brother. Learn how to sell. Learn how to sell or get you a sales force or something. Selling is the key. Oh, selling is so powerful. That's why, the 85% don't believe in it. All right? Long as you know everybody has a purpose in your life, you won't be mad. Yeah, mad or sad or whatever the case may be, But yeah, you won't be affected by it, You won't be stopped making things more than what they are ordained to be. Yeah, absolutely. You got to move. If you keep moving, you can't spend too much time. Would you sell stuff? I don't know what that means. Would you sell stuff? You should be selling. Everybody on this stream should be selling something. Yeah, well, brothers, just trolls look for things. You know what? Trolls should have their own cast. Trolls should have their own live stream, and they should just get on and hate on each other. Come on, chill at Rock Club today, man. Well, I don't know. I just don't chill at places for no reason. You have to reach me at DarrellMuhammad.net, hit comment, and tell me the purpose. I'm not in chill mode right now. We're going to do a live stream this week on seasons. What seasons are you in? Seasons. This is not the season to chill, all right? The economy is not good. The economy is bad. It's going to get worse. It's going to get harder on black people when Obama leaves. So now is not the time to chill. Now is the time to grind. Yeah, everyone should sell. Everyone should. See, everyone's selling even though they don't think they're selling. It's not that people left. It's that you, okay, this is not the season to chill. All right? They're going to get harder. How about that? So, okay. All right. So yeah, go to DarrellMuhammad.net, hit book list, and get a book there called If You're Not First, You're Last. It's a book for non-sales people. I'm about to spend that dollar at you, Polo, the black dollar. Okay, well, good. And I'm about to block you. I'll give you $1. Okay. All right. See, I'm at Panero Bed, but I'm not spending any money here. All right. I'm not spending any money here. All right. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? All right. Any questions, brothers and sisters? Any more questions? If you're not last, if you're not first, you're last. Just go there. You'll find it. DarrellMuhammad.net. Hit more book list. You'll see it there. Okay. You'll see it right there. And go ahead and get it. Get it today. All right. Another thing about winning at the money game, right? You don't second guess yourself. All right. You get what you need. You pull the trigger right away. So you're promoting us to not spend money in white-owned. No, I'm telling you to spend money in black-owned businesses first. All right. I hope your day is even better than yesterday. Oh, it must be talking to somebody else. Yeah, spend your money with black dollars first. Spend your money with black dollars first. I'm not saying you can't not spend money with white businesses. So that's I don't know. Congratulations, it's Obama Day. Okay, I'm about to block you. Okay. All right. Black-owned businesses have to put up to par. Well, they got to get up to par, brother. 460 years behind is easier said than done. All right, we got to get up to par. We got to keep our dollars. Yeah, we got to keep our dollars circulating, right? See, we want black businesses to do something we're not willing to do at black consumers, right? We have to work this thing out together. All right, you can't wait for them to come up to get up to par, because that's not going to happen anytime soon. Not on a great level, right? I have a master's in the pursuit of financial independence, master's in the pursuit of financial freedom, master's in the pursuit of financial empowerment, master's in the pursuit of sharing this with our community and helping our community. So when I'm dead and gone, if nobody else knows, God knows that Darrell Muhammad tried to serve his people in the area that he was blessed in, and that's economic intelligence, economic literacy, and economic empowerment. I'm a racist, keep the money in the black. Okay. I'm not a racist. You don't know the definition of racist is. All right. How do you handle the dilemma of not discriminating against others? I don't think about it. Right? Only folks with a mind of discrimination have to think of discrimination, like those that ask the question. Right? You just do what's natural. It's natural to patronize your own people, right? Go ask the Chinese, right? Go ask the Chinese, is it racist that they patronize each other? Go ask the Asians if it's racist that they put money in their own bank. Don't ask me those foolish questions. Ask yourself if it's racist that you don't patronize black businesses. All right? Yeah, definitely. Shout out to my sister Beyonce. Right? You come with them foolish questions, I'm gonna lay you low. I'm gonna lay you low. See, foolishness. I'm ready for you. I use you as practice. What's wrong with white people these days? Their world is falling, it's collapsing right before their eyes, and they're looking for people to lash out at. And black people are most vulnerable because we don't understand the money game. We don't understand the game and how it's played. Yeah, exactly. They don't understand the game is how it's played. So we're the most vulnerable at all levels. Those with PhDs and no Ds at all, right? We're all vulnerable, even though we think because we got education. We think because we can go to Chipotle with them and sit down with them. We think because they say, you my friend, and they use a little black vernacular, and we think that you know, we're not vulnerable, right? I'm trying to protect me by protecting you, by making you aware of the game that's being played. Somebody got to tell. Somebody got to blow the trick of the magician, right? Somebody got to do it. And what happens, they bait you in and they draw you in. So now you can't tell unless you pay a great price. You might as well pay a price now when the price is not so great monetarily, right? Monetarily. All right. Yeah, I love Chipotle too. Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm not saying don't do that. See, that's just ignorant. That's just ignorant. How can we be in America and boycott white businesses when we don't have enough black businesses to survive on? That's just pure ignorance. that's buffoonery, they call it, right? That's just pure ignorance. Who's that stupid? I'm not. Right? Thanks for empowering me. Absolutely, Simon. Come back every day, Monday through Friday, all right? Monday through Friday. See, we need to have so many army of people on this team, on this live stream, so when foolish people jump on here, you all deal with them. You all deal with them. You all deal with them. You all block them so I won't accidentally block my sister Niambi, who is one of the most consistent here. Do you have nonprofit for kids because the kids are the future? No, you don't need nonprofit for kids. You need for-profit for kids. You need to teach the children how to go out and sell something to make some money. For-profit. That's the way to go. They neglect their sick and stuff. I can't miss that one. All right? So no, bro, I don't believe in nonprofit. I don't like nonprofit because you don't own a business. Black folks got to get into ownership and controllership. Anything short of that, I'm not very interested in that. Right? Because as soon as you do something significant or do something that somebody don't like and get the wrong kind of attention, I've seen it happen here in Houston several times, a half a dozen times, right? That the government will come in, swoop in, say you've misappropriated the funds. Okay, well, go teach them. Go teach them, brother, sister, whoever it is. Just go teach them. It don't have to be non-profit. Make it for profit. Right? Make it for, look, Girl Scouts a good example. Now, Girl Scouts probably non-profit, but Girl Scouts a good example. Go sell something. Go get world's finest candy. Hell, they've been around forever. When I was a little boy, I sold that. Right? You're a racist and that's very sad. No, but it's very sad you're going to get blocked. That's going to be the sad thing. You're going to have to go somewhere else with that foolishness. All right? As it passed down to our children. Yeah. See, just that non-profit mentality, brother and sister, I can't subscribe to it. It's counterproductive. It's counterproductive. Non-profit is counterproductive. They should call it something else. That's counterproductive. I can't subscribe to that kind of thinking. I don't care what good comes from it. There's always good in something. See, that's what we have to understand. There's always good in something. I shouldn't do that. Well, we push them out. Why won't you include? Yeah, here's the thing. Profit leads to tax write-offs, exactly. See, because the people that give you some money, they're going to write it off. Your not-profit can be profitable. Of course it can be profitable, but not for you. You can't build nothing with it. Nothing independently and for yourself and your community. You can't do it. You're always begging for money. Nobody respects a beggar. Only person that should be begging is someone that absolutely cannot do for themselves. Nobody respects a beggar. And as this economy tightens up, there are going to be fewer and fewer people giving to nonprofit organizations, and they're going to give to the ones that they love the most. Do you do tax write? You can do tax write-off. Okay, but not you. Can you do it as an individual, as a person? Yeah, me as a contributor giving to you, but you working at a tax write-off, you can't. Why do that? But here's what all we do as America is beg. All right, here's the thing you got to understand, tax write-off person. Nonprofit person. The wealthy people have businesses. They write off their expenses first. Then what they have left after that, and they still need tax write-offs, then what they do is then they give to nonprofit organizations. They don't give to nonprofit organizations off the top. Wealthy people and people who play the money game and win have businesses, they write off expenses for themselves. Their clothes, they write off for themselves. Their haircut, their travel, their meal, right? They write off for themselves, and then after that they give to nonprofits. But working at a nonprofit, there is no tax write-offs. I'm talking about economic empowerment for you as an individual, for you and your family, for you and our community. That's what I'm talking about here. Okay? All right? So any other questions? Any other questions, brothers and sisters? Anything else? Because we've gone a little bit over, but we had a lot of people on, and I want to answer the questions. And you always got, see, this is part of it. You got to go through some crap to get to the teach your children. Yes, I'm Muslim. Why did you ask? Thank you for that information. Your community might need your help, so you take kids off the street. Yeah, well, you bring me to our community, right? Whatever organization you're affiliated with in our community, you bring me to. How do we redefine our community? You redefine your community by redefining yourself, because you are the community, right? If you're not willing to redefine yourself, then that shouldn't be a concern we should have about our community, because we are our community. But not tell you what you can write off. No, but if you sit down with a business professional, a business tax person, then you talk to them in a language that they should understand, and that's tax strategies. And you do that now in January for 2016 taxes. Okay, let's look at my 2015 taxes and tell me what I need to do to position myself to have greater write-offs. What tax strategy can you help me with so I can pay less in taxes? That's the language. I'm the only in my class for it's lonely, we need more. I don't know, but it has nothing to do with what we're talking about, and you're about to get blocked. Trump is the man. I don't know. Man for what? We have to stop acting like a neighborhood. Start acting like a neighborhood. Well, you know, neighborhood is a part of community. See, we got to get an understanding. See, it's always stop something. Where are you from? All right, it's always stop something. No, we don't need to stop them. We need to understand how your neighborhood makes up your community, right? Or your community makes up your neighborhood, vice versa, right? So we have to understand how it goes together. How it goes together. You start with yourself, you start with your family, then you start with your community, right? Your community, then your community becomes a net. So it's not either or. We have to stop this. You know, we have to have a more comprehensive. How do you feel about black crime? It's bad. It's a travesty. It's a sign of our mental condition in the black community. All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Well, bring me to your city. I'll show you how I can come and speak to your city for free. Right? How I can come to your city and speak for free. Go to DarrellMuhammad. I said black on black crime. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Black on black crime. Go to DarrellMuhammad.net. Hit contact me, and I'll tell you how I can come to your city and speak for free. All right. Tell us more about community. Look, what do you know? Tell you more. I don't know. Tell you more like what? You just want. What do you want specifically to know more about community? Right? We need to work with our community in mind, right? You don't think business people, I'm talking about big business people, not just folks that say they're in business, right? But business people, they're thinking about the economy of Houston, right? I'm thinking about majoring that they use condition the consumer's mind. Yeah, of course. Yeah, marketing is psychology. Marketing is psychology, okay? So yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's marketing is psychology. Yeah, it is psychology. Trigger words, that's psychology. All right, trigger words, that's psychology, right? Putting words together, right? Because you know how it's going to affect the mind. Certain words people they use, right? That gets past your conscious mind and goes straight to your subconscious mind, all right? How can we compete in a marketplace like that when we have no such knowledge, all right? Is there a minimum number of people to bring you out? No, just reach out to me. Bill. What's your opinion on the economy? It's bad and it's going to get worse. All right? It doesn't have a choice, right? When you do something so extreme for so long, you do things out of kilter for so long, right? Eventually it's going to catch up to you. Folks that drink alcohol every day, it don't affect them right away, but eventually it's going to kill them, right? Well, that's where the economy is right now. It's been doing some things that haven't been, been robbing Peter to pay Paul and using debt to stay alive. But soon, about smoking weed, here's how I feel about smoking weed. All right, so sooner or later, it's gonna. Why do you think the economy will get worse? Because it has to get worse, brother. It has to correct. I mean, it has to correct. It has to correct. America's in night. How do you fix the economy? You got to fix your own economy. You and I have our own personal economy. Focus on fixing your economy. Focus on getting it to where it should be. Focus on creating residual passive income. Focus on freedom. Focus on preparing yourself for the worst and praying for the best. Right? That's what you work on. How can we prepare to? Okay, you prepare. How do you prepare for it? I'm telling you how to prepare for it. The money game, the rules to play the money game to win is all about preparing for it. Right? It's all about preparing for it. Talked about it. What's your game plan? Starts with your game plan. So go back and watch that. You sound like Donald Trump. What is the solution? Well, Donald Trump, see, he's an independent person. So he's not gonna lie to you like the rest of the politicians. And it is wise to get customers first and build your. Yeah, well, you gotta do both at the same time, brother. To be honest with you, sitting under the #1 income earner of network marketing in the world, you have to do both simultaneously, right? Because let's say, for example, you got one McDonald's, and then you don't have any more, but the circumference of your customer base is 20 miles, right? So you focus on getting those customers, getting them, but people that's 15 and 20 miles, very few of them versus within 15 miles are going to come to that one store. So you have to build another store. So it's now 5 miles for the people that's 15 to 20 miles from that first store. So you got to do both simultaneously. You start with customers. Customer is always the base. And then you add distribution. So yes, sir, you're absolutely right. What is the economy like in Texas? Because I heard when the economy collapsed years ago, it didn't. Well, yeah, it's the most stable. If you understand real estate and the dynamics of real estate, you'll understand why Houston economy was very stable, more stable than others. The issue with network marketing is that most of the products are terrible. I don't know about most of the products, brother. I don't know. I stay away from words that dictate something that I'm not. I don't know of. I don't know about most of them. There's thousands of them out there, so I can't say for most. I want to hear more about preparing besides passive income. Preparing, okay, all right. Here's what you do: live on 70%. Live on 70%. If you celebrated Valentine's Day this past weekend, you made a mistake. All right, wipe out all these holidays out of your economy. Wipe them out, and just pick one day per quarter, right? That you're going to reward yourself for being disciplined to wipe out all these holidays from your pocket, to eliminate these holidays out of your pocket, because they're there to take money out of your pocket. Okay. Look for network marketing. Look for product leadership and training. That's what you look for. All right? Product that you use and you believe in, not that you want to sell. You see, you got to believe. No more holiday, just spending, period. Thanks for answering my question. You're welcome, Simon. Well, see, the things is, if you understand human nature, you understand that the majority of us, you have to, let me just share this with you. This is very important about the money game. Right? You have to go by the rules, brothers and sisters, not by the exception to the rule. You can't build anything based on exceptions to the rule. Everything is built based on the rule, right? Geometry, trigonometry, arithmetic is based on the rule, not the exception to the rule. You'll always find exceptions, but there's not that many of us that are exceptional, right? I know what your mama told you. I know how you feel about yourself. I know how you look in the mirror. But you do better building on the rules and then let the exception take care of itself. Right? That's what you have to do. That's what I do. Base it on the rules and not the exception. And then you have something that's more consistent. You have something that's more predictable. Right? Than the exception. Well, what about this person? This one person. I knew somebody that didn't need that. I knew somebody. That's exception. You can't build freedom, financial freedom, on exceptions. You can only build it on the rules. Masters the rules. Master the rules, and the exceptions will take care of itself. This is heavy stuff. How often do you inspire like this? Every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. and I only do 20 minutes. But you're here, I'm here, and we gonna get it in, because I don't know next time I'm gonna be here. God willing, I'll be here tomorrow. Don't know when the next time you're gonna be here. Who are you voting for? I'm voting for myself. My vote is in myself and my God. Because voting for politicians is a waste. It's a waste, brothers and sisters, because you and I don't really know the rules to make politics work for us. Thank you. HOALLC. Reach out to me. Reach out to me, man. Let me just tell you like this. Local politics is the best place to participate in politics. Is local politics, right? Not your national politics. I do think technology will continue to grow towards convenience. Yeah, convenience, innovation. You know what that means? That means the elimination of jobs. Oh yeah, straight talk, no chaser. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely, brother. This whoever that is. This. I mean, that's who's gonna win at the money game. The people who win at the money game know the rules, and they want somebody to shoot them straight. That's why Donald Trump resonates with so many people. He telling you the truth. He not lying to you. How do you think church keep us mindset? Well, I don't want to say that. I'm in the mosque and I come from the church. So both of them are my parents, and both of them help groom me. It's not the church, it's not the mosque, it's the teachings. It's the teachings. And you will find some pastors and some ministers and imam that are teaching what we need to know to be free. See, God, so I stay away from absolutes and blanket statements, because that condemns everybody, and God always raises up, right? Always raises up in the midst of the confusion. Originate extremely. All right. What did you do to get your start? I got started. I got started. But to answer your question, D Monster, I prayed to God. Yes, I was talking about the teachings. Well, yeah. Well, it's not the church. It's not the church. It's not the mosque. So yeah, the teaching. Well, the teaching has to change, right? The teaching has to change, and it has to be a teaching with the sole purpose of the teaching to be empowering. And all they have to do is teach what God brought, and not the doctrine. I was going to use that. All right, it's not the doctrine. See, we're teaching dogma. You're right. For those churches and mosques you're talking about. Oh, somebody said, why no holidays? Because that's a way of just taking your money. That's the way that the rich has found to take your money. That's why no holidays, right? Holidays, the definition of holidays means holy day, right? And God don't need for you to spend your money to make the day holy. Spending your money has nothing to do with the holiness of the day that is supposed to be recognized with. Operating in truth and not in religion. Well, I'm in religion. I believe in religion, but religion with the right message. The religion with the right empowering message. The mosque and church with the right empowering message, right? If we understand those who brought the Bible and those who brought the Holy Quran, they wouldn't fit in this world, meaning that they wouldn't be part of the masses. They wouldn't be teaching what the masses are teaching. I've heard they're reforming to education to remove the Most High completely. Well, that's what they're supposed to do, sir. Nitron. Missed that one. That's what they're supposed to do. See, here's the thing. The devil and the enemy is doing his job. We're not doing our job. That's the problem. You and I, we're not doing our job. They get together. The enemy and the devil get together, right? And work together for a common objective. But we don't do that. So they win. It's just that simple. Enough of us don't do that. You only do it within your thought group. I only do it within my thought group. What is a good business to get into as a black man? Sales. Sell any product that we are the number one consumer of. True, I agree. We know what they're going to do. Right. Consumers. Whatever we consume cars, sell it. We consume weave hair, sell it. We consume what else? What else we consume? Alcohol. I don't do alcohol. Don't sell that. Cigarettes. I don't do cigarettes. Don't sell that. How could time be understood as money? Clothing. There you go. Clothing. Thank you, brother. Yes, we have to do our job and teach about God and our life. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I like blocking them people. I like blocking them. That makes me feel good. See, the purpose of your enemy is to control them, neutralize them, and that makes you feel good, right? We are taught that everything has a natural enemy. Everything in God's creation has a natural enemy, right? Everything in God's creation has a natural enemy. God has a natural enemy. It's called Satan. You don't think you have a natural enemy? Right? Bernie or Hillary? God. How about that? Yeah, God. Neither one of them can save America. America is divinely doomed. We need to get more involved in technology. Yeah, we need to use technology to promote our message. We use technology to promote what we're talking about. Yep, that's your internal enemy. All right? You have an internal enemy, you have an external enemy. And God, time, God, speed. Yo, yeah. We got to lean on God, man. Not in a mysterious way, not in a spooky way, but in a very real, practical way. All right. Any other questions? Are we going long and strong on this one? All right. I like these. I can go on forever. Market in the year we're living in. There you go. That's right, Brother Quasi. You got it, man. You got it, brother. Debt consolidation, elimination could be a good service. They know could be a good service. It is a good service. That's another good one. Yes. This world time is fake. Yes, it is. Everything about this world is fake. Only thing in this world is real is you and God. How do you get over your fear? Just attack it. Could you speak on it? There are the topics that need to be discussed in film and youth. Yeah. Fear. Recognize fear for what it is. Why is every time off there's only one sun? I don't know. I missed that one. Fear is attack it. Realize fear is not real. Realize fear is in your mind. Realize fear is a punk. Realize fear is there to discourage those who didn't have the courage to do it in the first place. Right? So that's what you got to understand, fear. I thank you for putting out value. Thank you, HOALLC. What do you think about the Tea Party? I don't know. I'm trying to put together a party. Shoot. What do I think about the Tea Party? I think they're probably doing their job. I think they're probably organized and committed to promote their agenda. Right? Well, okay, so what is the new KKK? What are we going to do about it? How are we going to neutralize them? By recognizing them and talking about them? Right? Let's go to work. Let's go to work, and then when the enemy shows up, we'll handle him. Right? Let's go to work. Let's unite. Let's pull did you deliver the special Snapchat message yet? No, I just play on Snapchat. I do what I see Gary V and Gary Gary V and Grant Cardone does. Okay, yeah, thank you. HOA. I just do it. That's more laid back. You know what I'm saying? That's more free. That's more behind the scenes. That's just more, I'm working out, I'm kicking it and stuff like that. So back to social media. Each platform is different. You have to understand what the platform is designed to do. What kind of people. I definitely come back to your channel. I feel clear in mind. Yes, sir. Thank you, Brother Simon. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to clear up our minds because our minds need to be washed. See, so brainwashing is a good thing. Anybody tell you being brainwashed down there at that mosque, you saying, yeah, I am. Because my brain need to be washed. And yours need to be washed too. Right? Jesus baptized people. That was a washing of not just the mind. That was a washing of the whole body. See, the game's supposed to be fun, see? And as your eyes are open, as your mind is free, then all of it becomes a joke. It's a joke. You see how immature people are. You see how silly they are. Right? More diversity focus on you. Notice haters want you to notice. Oh, no, I'm going to deal with it. You got it. What are you against? What am I against? I'm against anything that's not for what I'm for. All right? That's what I'm against. But yeah, focus. Yeah, you have to have focus, but sometimes you got to deal. See, you got to keep your sword sharp. All right, if you just listen to what I'm not going to answer that. You watching what I'm for. Right? You watching what I'm for. You listen to what I'm for. If you got to ask that, you're not listening. You just come in here to, like the brothers say, to distract and take the focus off of the role that those that are benefiting are getting, and you will get blocked for that. All right, spit a verse. Here's the verse right here. Hold on, make sure I get you, Temple. There you go. All right, there's the verse. There's the verse. All right, it's more simple to sell when you want to. I missed that one. For blacks against whites. All right, that's what this is for. Boom. There it is. That's what that's for. All right. All right. Anything else, brothers and sisters? Any other questions? There questions. Don't let. See, if we flood it to where they can't get on, we won't have the problem. And if you flood it with questions, then they can't get on. See. Block monster. I should block him. I just turned in. I missed out on the message. Okay, go back and watch the replay. Go back and watch the replay. Oh, no, brothers. Black men, brothers. I'm talking to the brothers right now. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. It's time to get it. You know? Right, absolutely simple. Will you marry me? Nope. All right. Yeah, here's the thing. See, now we got Beyonce. We got Beyonce talk about it out there slashing people, brother. Slaying. I'm sorry. Slaying people. Make sure you all hit that follow button. Absolutely. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. All right. For some reason, these Russians don't get along on this website. So yeah, but we got our sister jumping out there. We got our sister jumping out there talking about slay. So brothers, which we should be. If she said, we should be executing it, right? That's the duty of the black man. That's the duty of the man, period. His wife says she wants some, honey, I'm hungry. He's supposed to go out and kill him a deer, right? She say slay, she ain't supposed to be the one say it and gonna do it. She's supposed to be the one that point out, there it is, go slay it. And we supposed to go get it, brother. We supposed to go get it, right? Supposed to go get it. So all the brothers that's watching, I'm talking to you. They should boycott her. That's good. That's what they let white folks be white folks. Let us be black folks, and let us do what we supposed to do. Let them do what they supposed to do, and then we'll see what's up. That's what time it's time for that. Do you keep family first? Yes, Simon. No, I keep God first. Sorry, I keep God first. That's who I keep first. All right, we gotta put our money where our mouth is, though. Aquaman. Right? We got to put our money where our mouth is. We got to go out here and get this money and spend it with ourselves and build businesses in our community. Right? Build business in our community. Go finance a nail shop. Go finance a beauty parlor. See, one thing beautiful about the money game and entrepreneurship, you don't have to know nothing about nothing other than business, and you're going to have all kind of businesses. Ask Warren Buffett. Once you understand business, cash flow, revenues, and all this other kind of stuff, target market analysis, and you don't have to be a scientist, you just need to understand them. Understand their importance. Understand what it means. Go to DarrellMuhammad.net, you'll see what kind of business I'm in. Right? You're right. I'm learning the hard way, brother. Don't learn the hard way. Hard way is overrated. Opportunity she's charging, that's all right, brother. Well, we need to become an opportunist. Opportunist doesn't mean something's bad. Just because you're an opportunist, that's not bad. See, so if that's what you're thinking, change that paradigm shift. You'll never win at the money game not being an opportunist. You'll never win at the money game not being an opportunist, and you'll never win thinking that being an opportunist is wrong. Has any negative charge on it. You can't allow it to have any negative charge on it. She should be an opportunist. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm trying to be an opportunist. I'm taking advantage of this free platform. I'm an opportunist. So I'm happy for Beyonce. I'm happy. Find things to recognize, to be joyous about. Find things to recognize. We all have to be opportunists. Yes, sir. I'm going to start my own clothing. Learn the marketing and sales, Aquaman. Learn how to sell before you start your clothing company. Go sell for another clothing company and learn how to sell. What do you mean with an opportunity? You got an opportunity. It's all about opportunity. Please follow a friend of mine, UK singer. blah, blah, blah. No, he should follow me. Why should I follow him? All right. Most of the time, people perish for lack of knowledge. That's right. But you got to implement the knowledge once you get it. If not, then the consequences worse than those who don't have a knowledge. Then don't have. We need black to do the. But wouldn't that mean kind of preying on the poor? No, it's not preying. I mean, how is that automatically preying on the poor? Poor people shouldn't be trying to buy a $3,500 ticket, right? See, here's the thing about the money game you have to understand, that the enemy understand. His job, he's not responsible for your economics, for your own personal economics. He's not responsible to make sure you spend your money on what's best for you. That is not his job. See, we expect that to be his job. If a poor person doesn't know that they need to spend $3,500 on something more important than a Beyonce ticket, that's not Beyonce's fault. See, there's some things that we're responsible for and some things that we're not responsible for. And everybody has to take responsibility for themselves. That's part of the money game. You have to take responsibility for yourself, and it's nobody's fault but your own. Right? So you can't fault Beyonce. Just like you gonna sell something, right? You gonna sell something. How you know if that person taking a rent? Can I do online investing part-time? Yeah, you can do anything you want part-time online. See, so it's not gonna be your fault. Somebody come to your business. Did you pay your light bill yet? Did you pay your water bill yet? Did you make sure your children got food? Who does that? That's not your job. DarrellMuhammad.net. Somebody put that in there. I blocked Niambi. She usually puts that in there. Candace, are you there? DarrellMuhammad.net. DarrellMuhammad.net. Somebody put that in there. How to get views if I were to go live. Need help. You just gotta blow. You just gotta blow it, brother. You just gotta get out there and just put it out there. You just gotta put hashtags out there. You just gotta post it on all the social media platforms. You know what I'm saying? Social media platform to let them know what you're doing, where you at. Right? Don't be an amateur. Don't get on other people's stream and promote your stuff. That's what rookies do. That's what amateurs do. And professionals like myself will block you. We do all the hard work, and then you want to come and siphon from it. Don't nobody let you do that. And what do you think I love Malcolm X. You never bite the hand. You never condemn those whose shoulders you stand on, brother. Don't ever do that. That'll be to your own demise. Now, I'm not his judge. Allah will judge him. But I loved him for the work that he has done for our people. And I pray that his good work, is greater than what may not be pleasing to God. I've been to trade shows, worked under a friend who underpaid me, and came to find out it's all for his. Okay, so what's the point, Aquaman? Move on, brother. Move on. Many people. So you're not gonna play the money game and don't get robbed. You're not gonna play the money game and people don't gyp you. You're not gonna play the money game and those things don't happen. That's part of playing the money game. Just think about P. Diddy. You think all the people that work for P. Diddy, somebody ain't stealing a pen or a pencil or a pad or a stapler or scissors or, notepad, you know what I'm saying? Or some money. That's part of the territory. That's part of it. So you're going to spend all your time on trying to, spend your time on making more money, but when it hits you, when you see it, when it becomes apparent, then you deal with it. I promise myself. What about atheist people? What about atheist people? I don't know. I guess they got to eat too, right? Here in America, don't matter what your religion is. See, that's one thing you got to understand about America and the money game. America don't understand what your religion is, right? They don't. Hey, how you doing, Pat? PSSSSS. They don't care what your religion is. See, we caught up in your religion, in your party and all that. Those that run America, they don't care nothing about that. What they care about is money. They want to make sure that you spend all that you got with them. That's the religion. They don't care nothing about that. Oh, that was an answer for Meerkat. Okay, any other questions, you guys? How has your belief in God helped you with motivation and business? Well, brother, whoever this time, you gotta believe in something greater than yourself, if not, the world will overtake you. I mentor a group as a task set by another brother. We teach the kids. Say, okay, well, good. Well, reach out to me. Let's do something together. DarrellMuhammad.net. Contact me. Let's get the children on a Skype or something, on Google Hangout, and let's get this thing done. If it takes 1 week, right, to drive to Houston, then that's how long it should take you to drive to Houston. It shouldn't take you 3 weeks. Right? The reason why it take you 3 weeks because you're procrastinating. You're making too many stops. You're driving too slow. You're moving too slow. What I think about Carson run for president? I don't know, brother. What is there to think about Carson run for president? I mean, so what? I'm trying to run. I'm trying to run for the border. I'm trying to run for my financial freedom. I'm trying to run to help you and help our people to understand that, man, it ain't about none of those politicians. Stop asking me about those politicians. Ask somebody who believes in politics about those politicians. Ask me about how we can empower ourselves in our community. That's what you ask me about. All right, and you just got blocked to go with your onion rings and milkshake. How do you get over procrastination? Do it. Don't think about it. Do it and don't think about it. I didn't feel like doing a stream. I just did it. I didn't think about it. No one I know talks like you. Oh, well, good. Invite him to the stream, brother. You can talk like this too. Don't go to the okay. All right, we're going to block you, Norton, pretty soon here. We only want to deal with relevant content. Just think about it. If you went to your college class, if you went to your high school math class, and you kept on interrupting about science questions, history questions, sooner or later that teacher's going to kick you out. Lying? Gotcha. Sooner or later the teacher going to kick you out because you're disturbing the class. Yeah. 18 people, right. All right. How many people are on your block list? I don't know, brother. A lot. All right, any more questions, Simon? Here's what I've heard said many times before. You know the significance of a man by his friends. If he got small friends, he's not really significant, right? The little kid is out today. They are bored. That's okay. We'll entertain them and block them. Congratulations, Rand. Please say congratulations. Okay, congratulations, Rand. All right. So you know significance of a man based on the quality of his enemies, the size of his enemies, right? So that's a good measure. See, these are the kind of principles you need to be aware of. So if you got little Rudy Poot enemies, then we got some growing to do, right? Let me see. Do I want to block Alexander? Oh yeah, I do. Right? So you know that. So we got these little peon trolls. So I need to grow up. Those enemies ain't big enough. Those ain't big enough enemies. Right? Ain't big enough enemies. But we gonna keep it pushing. All right. Let's go a few more minutes. I got Rudy Poots. Yeah. Oh no, we gonna deal with them. See, we gonna deal with them. So what's the game plan? I covered the game plan earlier, D Monster. So please go back and watch the replay and share it when you do. We covered the 5 steps to your game plan. Okay. All right. So do that. How do we as a people come together and make changes? You just said it. The answer is in the question. Come together and make changes. That's what you do by first changing yourself. See, we expect other people to do something that we're not willing to do. You know what you call that? You call that hypocrisy. That's what you call that. Should I deal or stay with this person? I don't know what you're talking about, Aquaman. Well, no. I mean, the one that gypped you out your money? No, you got to have a man-to-man conversation with them, and then you decide based on that. I just can't tell you to move on. It's easy to say that because, see, I'm not the one that's moving on. Okay, well, ask your question. All right? I just can't tell you that. There's always got to weigh the pros and cons. But one thing I can tell you, you can't trust a dishonest person. But that's for you to determine if he's dishonest or not. And if he is, that's all the reason for me to move on. Right? That's all the reasons for me to move on. Looks like we losing power down there. Oh, we got some time left for Meerkat. A little cell phone battery running running down. But anyway, any more questions? Who had the question? Say, I want to ask you a question. Bentley Rich, what's up? What's up, Bentley Rich? Ask your question. What you got for me? Because we're going to shut this thing down. We're going on 2 hours. That's good, but hey, we got work to do. Folks will talk you to death and don't do nothing. Now you wouldn't have made any progress because you talked to death. How do us as black people be more vital in today's society? Go out here and learn how to make this money. Running Meerkat too, yes. And I'm going to run Facebook too at the same time once Facebook goes on Android. The question. You got to understand what's relevant in society. What's relevant in American society is economics, is money and power. So to become relevant, we got to have money. We have to have power. Both of them. One without the other is not good. Politicians got power, but they prostitute themselves to the money. Got to have both. That's how. Ray, I will watch on tomorrow. Yes, sir. Thank you. HOA, welcome. Thank you. Come back every day. Tony Montana, James 6:18. Let me see. Let's get you out of here. You ain't got nothing better to do. So we'll help you out. What are your thoughts on multi-level? I love multi-level marketing. Every entrepreneur should join a network marketing company and suffer through it. Spend our dollars in our community. Okay, I agree. Money is everything, but with us, that's what it is. With us, if it's everything, it's everything. Period. All right. If it's everything, it's everything. Period. Can't be everything except. Right? Because then it's not everything. It's not all inclusive. But we need to come together with that. That's the goal and objective. But there's steps and plans of actions and things we need to do and understand so we can be successful at that. Oh, man, that might not be me. That's called entrepreneurship. All right, don't want to miss it like I answered question to play back. So are you cool too? I don't know. Aquaman hit me back with that one. I missed that one. Any other question? Let's do another 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Rapid fire. Let's go. Avery Key, welcome. What college? You went to Texas Southern University here in Houston, Texas. And Skyline College in California, San Bruno, California. Thanks for opening my eyes. That's what I'm here for. Jesus opened the eyes of the blind. I'm in California. Where are you from? San Francisco, Bay Area. I will be PV in the fall. Okay, reach out to me, brother. Let's connect. Whoever that is, Bentley. All right. Over here, New York. All right. New York, welcome. Hopefully I'll be in New York soon. So I'm going to make sure I'm deleting the right people here. I already lost my sister, Niambi. Sorry, Sister Niambi. Look like folks still jumping on. Maybe we need to change our hour from 12 to 1. Maybe that might work a little better. Let's see. Maybe we'll switch it up. But you can watch the replay. You know what I'm saying? You know, you should want to be on live. There's nothing like a live event. Okay, all right. Who else we got? Any other questions? We got 3 more minutes for questions. All right, come on, you guys. Got to ask some questions for these trolls start acting crazy. And I ain't got time just to be blocking them, all right? Okay? All right? Anybody else? Going once. Going twice. My name is DarrellMuhammad. Come to you live every day, Monday through Friday. What are your thoughts on gold conspiracy? I don't know what the gold conspiracy is. I think you should buy gold. See, there they go. Shut up. Shut up, punk. All right? You should buy gold. All right? You should buy gold. Definitely. All right, so yeah, buy gold and silver, whichever one you can afford. Buy as much as you can of it, as soon as you can. All right. Flipping houses, I'll do houses first. Wholesale. Go to my website, DarrellMuhammad.net. I have a wholesale training system. All right, wholesale trade. You say block Monster? Why block Monster? Or did I accidentally block Monster? Okay, brothers and sisters, so no more questions. 1 more minute left, and I gotta go. All right, I gotta go. Anything else? I don't know, Simon, ask that again. What's the biggest decision we need to make as black people? We have to decide on working together, working in unity for the sole purpose and goal of benefiting the community. That's what we have to do. Make a decision. Just give you a name cause you block games. So I don't know what that. I don't know. How did you get This line, pray, brother, pray to God. Ask God to show me. And he showed me. So I'm obligated to stay on this path because he answered my questions. Right? That's a sign for you. That's a lesson for you. Right? You have a sense of obligation to someone who answers a question for you that takes you on a journey of enlightenment and empowerment. You are obligated. You're loyal to that person. You're loyal to God. I'm loyal to him because I asked him a question. And he answered it for me and set me on a course of correction that if I stay on it, then I'll be more what he wants me to be and more pleasing to him by helping those that are in most need of help. And that's black people. Hashtag black dollars. Hashtag black economy. Hashtag black wealth. Hashtag black dollars matter. Hashtag unapologetically black. Hashtags we slaying. We slaying. That's what time it is, brothers. So let's go ahead and do the slaying so our sisters won't have to be the booty of war. B-O-O-T-Y. We got to start slaying and start winning. It's about winning. It ain't about nothing else. Ain't how you play the game. That's for losers. It's about winning. Because if we win, then our women won't be the booty. They'll stop being the booty of war, the spoils of war. When do I think, if I knew what it'd be, brother, I'll be with God because he knows when, I don't know when. All right? Black dollars, black money, black economics, black wealth. That's what these streams are about. Monday through Fridays, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time with your brother, DarrellMuhammad, and you. And you. You won't find a stream like this probably any place, and you won't be that common. You'll probably have to dig so deep for it. It's not all about being black. Oh, it is all about being black if you are black. But if you white, it's not all about being black. You go tell a cat. It ain't all about being a cat. The cat gonna say, what the hell are you talking about? As far as I'm concerned, it's all about being a cat. You have to laugh at silly people. It's not all about being a... You tell a politician, you tell Donald Trump it ain't all about America. You tell Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders, it ain't all about being American. It ain't all about America. What about the rest of the world? They gonna tell you to go to hell. That's what they gonna tell you. They gonna tell you to go to hell. You silly. You live in America. It ain't all about America. How stupid is that? I'm black and it ain't all about black. What the hell is all about then? Okay, brothers. Any other questions? Because I don't want to be disrespectful of people, but that's real funny. It ain't all about black. And you talking to a black person. See, you haven't met too many black people. You met a whole lot of white people. That's your problem. And you meet a black person, and you don't know how to respond, so you say some crazy stuff to them. Please sing a song. Here, let me sing this song for you, Vodka. The blocking song, all right? Color, what do you mean? Listen, I missed that. Say that again. Aquaman, I missed that. I'm going to let y'all go. Maybe y'all off from work and don't have nothing else to do. What's that question, Aquaman? You have given us a lot today. You go and have a good day. Oh, yeah, Simon, I'm about to break out. But you know, you're blessed by giving. I was married to a black man. Okay. It's about being human. All right, well, you go ahead and go with that. I thought money was green. Money is green. But the people who hold the money are multiple colors. Right? Don't get it twisted. All right? Thanks for your time. All right, you're welcome, Simon. I'm down here on Meerkat now seeing what these people got to say. Why would you get on the stream that says hashtag black wealth, hashtag black dollars, hashtag black economy? So you can promote your stuff? All right, you were married to a black woman. Okay, well, congratulations. Good for you. All right, what's your point? Whose point? You got a question, Brewster? It better be relevant. If not, we're going to block you. Do you like Sweden? I don't know. What is there not to like about Sweden? Is it cold over there? All right, yes, sir. Well, ask a question, brother, sister, if it's relevant. Please. We deal with relevancies here. What's your question? Because we're about to go. I gotta be Junior. Yes, it's really cold. Okay. All right, well, you need to talk about something relevant. Now we're going to block you. What do you think about Trump? I like Trump. I wouldn't vote for him. I'm not voting for any. How do you feel about white country getting away with killing blacks? Of course. What do you mean what I think about it? What kind of question is that? Is that a trick question? Is that a quick trick question? What is that? What kind of question is that? I don't have one, but I enjoy yours, brother. All right. Just one. My viewpoint? Oh, come on. That's elementary. We're talking about economic empowerment and getting together so we can stop the killing that we see of black people, period. Black on black and white on black. Oh, okay. All right, here's what you get right here. Blah. Yeah, go start your own stream, Brewster. All right. Right. You know, one thing about these free streams, you get a lot of mentally wackos, mentally whack people. You know, they living off some Social Security check, and you know, and they got an internet and stuff, a free phone from Obama. And Sally, you about to get blocked. Sally, you about to get blocked. Okay, you're welcome to watch and listen, participate, but silly questions like that. Maybe I should ask you a question. Do you hate black people? Maybe I should ask you that question. Thanks for the insight. I gotta do some work now, business then job. Yes, sir. So that's why I call you Blockmaster. Hope I'm. Oh no, not at all, Aquaman. No, heck no. You see something that you need to block, you block them. I'm giving everybody the right to block them. No, I'm blocking people. I'll apologize later. See, when you play the money game, you apologize later, because I don't mean no ill intent, right? I'm not doing it viciously, right? I'm serious. We don't have time to play, man. See, when folks know you serious and you gonna put some fire on their behind, then they gonna think twice. They gonna think twice. If not, then they just get the consequences. That's all. They just get the consequences. You know, God not playing with nobody no more, and I want to be with Him. Right? I want to be with Him, Aquaman. So if He ain't playing, I'm not playing either. I don't want to be playing while God's serious. He's serious, man. He tearing up this country with weather. He gonna tear it up with weather and destruction. America's not gonna have enough money to fix the roads. That's why the economy gonna get bad. Every man got to fend for themselves. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Right? They're gonna have to fend for yourself. Politicians not gonna tell you that because they want your vote, but they're gonna get your vote, and then they'll get in the office. They ain't gonna do what they have to do. They gonna do what the lobbyists tell them to do. That's what they're gonna do. Right? And the lobbyists are going to do the things that's in their best interest, that protects their businesses and their money in this economy. And if you got to take a hit on your head, a knot on your head, a hickey, then that's fine. They don't care. Who do they care? Their God is money. They don't care. Stop lying. Okay, let me stop. That's how you're going to stop lying, from you stop hearing me talk. All right, so that's it. Let's go, because I'm spending too much time with the trolls. They must have a troll community that they friends of each other. So one gets on the stream, they don't share. So I don't know how that works. But anyway, all right, brothers and sisters, let's go. We'll be back tomorrow, 11 o'clock, God willing, Central Standard Time. The money game, we'll talk about that. Wednesday is question and answer. Friday, no one talks this way. Yes, I guess you may do. No, well, just go to NOI.org. GetOI.org, get the information, find out where your local mosque is, and you go do both and in both, not either or. All right? So, no, sir. No, you're not. You're not that, Aquaman. All right? Thank you so very much, Holiday. Come back tomorrow, 11 o'clock. And Wednesday is question and answer. Friday is Freedom Friday. As always, we'll see you at the top, not from the top, because you, your family, but most importantly, our black economy needs our black community needs your very best. Okay? So until then, take care. God bless. Hashtag black dollars. Hashtag black economy. Hashtag black wealth. All right? See you tomorrow. Come ready for battle. All right? Because everything has a natural enemy. Take care. God bless. All right, Meerkat. See you later. All right. It's gonna be Junior. Thank you for your time, but you're wasting your time because you know we not about that. All right. I mean, I understand where you're coming from, right? But you go ahead and take that message somewhere else. We will not be dissuaded. All right. And you go ahead and do that. That's been the mantra. That's been the mentality all this time, and this is what has gotten black people. So the saying is, the definition of insanity is continue doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. So we're going to do something different. We're going to do something that's been proven to work for black people in America, and that's what? Looking out for self. Charity starts at home and then spreads abroad. All right? So thank you for being here. We'll see you, God willing, tomorrow.